Good evening. My name is Meredith Smith, and tonight I'm going to tell you the story of how I sort of met Martha Stewart. The story begins when my brother was visiting from Seattle over Thanksgiving break, and we heard that Martha was going to be at Sur La Table signing copies of the Homekeeping Handbook. We thought these would make great Christmas gifts, and I was super excited to meet Martha. So we headed to the Dallas store and stood in the line, snaking through the racks of colorful and shiny kitchen gadgetry. Finally, we approached the table where Martha was seated. We handed her our books and she began signing her name. Just to break the awkward silence, when you don't know what to say to somebody, I jokingly said, "Martha, my little brother flew all the way from Seattle to meet you." Martha sighed, put her turquoise Sharpie down on the table, clasped her hands in front of her, looked at my brother and said, "Who do you work for?" When he answered Paul Allen, Martha's demeanor did a 180. She went from resigned to interested in about 2 seconds. They talked about all kinds of things, Paul's yacht, his extensive art collection, and then her publicist came out from behind the table saying, "Brandon!" He knew her socially. Meanwhile, while they are catching up, a huge, muscular man approached me and said, "Ma'am, you're going to have to step away from the table," guiding me by my elbow, away from the action. I pointed at my brother, clutching my copy of the Homekeeping Handbook, and said, "But that's my little brother." The look that Muscles gave me clearly indicated I was not part of that group, and Martha never even spoke to me. I waited for my brother at the front of the store, and when he finally approached, I laughed at him and said, "Well, at least you got to meet Martha." Thank you for listening.